Hi, today we talk about the social networks. The social networks were created to fulfill a single objective: communicate with other people who maybe stay in the other side of the hemisphere or close to us, but we can communicate in the comfort of our houses. But currently, this goal has been taken by reality. The series tries to show us a utopian world when people can visualize the popularity average of other people, where there is a continuous censorship to avoid the people feeling bad, fake personalities, but how far away are we? Well, for me, we are very close. A study was carried out by the Royal Society for Public Health was shown surprising results that 90% of young people between 12 and 25 years old invest 9 hours per day using social networks. But we have to evaluate the risks that this entails. We are exposed to all kinds of advertisements. The kinds are political parties, beauty products, clothes, etc., where the objective is to inculcate an ideology of consumption. We believe that these media do not manipulate us to make decisions, but a year ago, what appears in the headlines? Well, United States demonstrates electoral manipulation through Facebook. The claim was based on the fact that more than 3,000 advertisements were bought to create political chaos and benefit Donald Trump. Each of these advertisements had a different scope, from hundreds to millions of views, making making the decision of the electorate change as extremist ideologies were announced on issues of immigration and racism. The situation showed that these social networks serve to control thought and decision making. Where is our freedom? Where is our free thought? Are we in a virtual cage? Unfortunately, we are guided by trends. We only think in a problem when we find them in the trends of Facebook and Twitter. We make our virtual life very different than the real life. In the world of social networks, we are who we would like to be. We share phrases about happiness when we are sad, recipes that we have never eaten just to pretend. Let's see a fragment of the following video. This video demonstrates that being happy is not something to aspire to, it's a requirement. After analyzing all of these cases, I come to the conclusion that social networks have an excellent purpose, that is to help us to communicate. From these networks, groups of denunciation have emerged, such as the Me Too movement, which seeks to make women feel free to express situations of harassment. These social networks open thousands of windows, but we must know how to give them the correct management. A case of successful is Japan. Japan has 29 million of active users in Facebook, but the government decides to invest more than $10 million to educate the people to manage the time in the social networks. And what is the result? Well, the people only use 2 hours per day the social networks. Mm. We must accept the problem as a social problem where we are all involved to be able to react. Thank you.